They are paying good money to Stefon Diggs. He restructured his contract this year, and he's under contract through 2027. There are questions, though, about whether or not Diggs is all in. Someone told me he scrubbed all the Bills mentions off of social media. There was something that I think was more along the lines of an April Fool's Day gag about him wanting out. But we saw the gestures in the playoff loss to the Bengals, the fact that he got out of the locker room before he had to talk to reporters, and he seemed to be upset. Here's Josh Allen on Stefon Diggs, who isn't there for the start of the offseason program. It's Allen discussing those cryptic social media posts and whether everything is good between Allen and his number one receiver, Stefon Diggs.
Yeah, absolutely. Steph's going to Steph. I love the guy. He really is. He's one of my favorite people on this planet. He's so fiery. He's so competitive. He wants the ball in his hands 24/7, and I'm never gonna not like a guy like that. He wants what's best for the team. I know he's not here right now, and I wish he was here, but OTAs are a little bit of a different beast when it comes to all that stuff. But I'm just looking forward to getting back with him and working on things and continuing to get better because, again, he's the best receiver in the league, and he helps us out a lot on this team.
It's funny. Anytime that we mention that players aren't present for the voluntary program, there is a segment of the audience that shouts down anything along those lines. It's voluntary. It's voluntary. It's irrelevant. It's voluntary. Look, it is a great barometer of whether or not everything is fine between player and team. If everything is completely fine between player and team, guess what? He's there. If the player's not there, then we're all on notice there may be something. And at a time when there's already evidence to suggest there's something, and your quarterback's saying, I wish he was here, how do you not interpret his decision to exercise his prerogative to not be present for voluntary workouts as an evidence, an indication, a little item of proof that things aren't where they need to be between the Bills and Stefon Diggs? It's simple.
I hear you. It's on our radar. At least for me, it's on our radar, right? He's being paid appropriately, so that's not the issue. Is there frustration? Maybe. At some point I want to go, okay, yeah, you're not winning, but damn, you're the man, and you guys are kicking butt, and gosh, Josh Allen's the man, and you're arguably the best combination in all of football right there. So I don't think you throw that away for anything. Everything makes sense there. That's why I'm not gonna overreact quite yet. And I know, Stefon Diggs, it's certainly, there's some warning shots that are out there that you go, ooh, is he, frustrated or whatever? But I will say too, man, Mike, more times than not, I'm not going to panic until it gets to an OTA and he's not there. If we get to an OTA and he's not there, then I go, uh-oh. But there's lots of stars on teams the first week of, hey, we're getting back to work out, or the first 2 weeks of, hey, we're getting back to work out, that don't come. They stay with their trainer, who they go, well, it's better than the guy that's training our team. He's better, so I'm going to work out on my own, and I'll start to show up slowly but surely as the offseason goes along. So that's where I want to just go, let's see where it goes, I certainly have had that experience, even in my career. Those big-time players, they don't always show up the first week or two of just the workout session part of the whole offseason program. So we get to OTAs and he's not there, and then I'd start to go, uh-oh, there might be something wrong here.
But when the quarterback says, I wish he was here,
yeah,
that's at least something that you look at and say, is everything fine? Is everything okay? Is he considering his options? And what options does he really have? And look, this is the bottom line. Anytime there's a disgruntled player that tries to tweet his way out of his current team, and you are the team that gives him the safe harbor, the new start, the fresh beginning, there's a chance before too long he's going to feel the same way about you that he felt about his prior team.
Sure.
You're stepping into the shoes of the prior team. And it may be good at first until it isn't good.
Well,
and then you have a problem that you're going to have to solve. And
yeah.
It could be financially. There's no way out of this for Stefon Diggs. But,
what do you think he wants financially? He's getting, if I got this right, $24 million this year. It's up towards there's only a few receivers making more than him. Adams and Tyreek Hill, and you're right. Like, when you got a history, you always kind of pay attention to, does that bubble up again? But we've been around Stefon Diggs a bunch of times. Damn, he's smart. He gets the league. he's got to look at it and go, wait, I'm the Bills and one of the better teams in football, and I got definitely one of the 3 best quarterbacks in football throwing me the ball. So that's where I guess just being around the guy, seeing how smart he is, I guess I have a hard time thinking he's that down the road of, oh, I'm mad at the Bills or whatever else or whatever it is. I have a hard time believing that.
You're answering your own question.
Yeah.
He's smart. He understands the league. He understands what's going on. He understands that for whatever reason, the Bills aren't putting the team around their best players that other teams are putting around their best players.
Yeah.
It's all him. He's the one attracting all the attention. He's got no one to take the heat off of him. He's the guy who's fighting and scratching and clawing on every play to get open. There's no one else to draw the safety away. There's no one else to do anything to make it easy for him to do his job.
You don't have to tell me.
And
You're
to
right.
win games, to win in the postseason,
it needs to be more.
get to a Super Bowl,
yeah,
and to fulfill the potential that he and Josh Allen bring to the table. So he's frustrated in the middle of it. We're frustrated on the outside saying, what the hell are the Bills doing or not doing to get the most out of these great players they have? So, yeah, he's frustrated. He's as frustrated as we are. So you answered your own question. He's smart enough to know that something's wrong with this team.
Okay, maybe, you're right. All I'm saying is, you be careful. You might end up being back on a team with Kirk Cousins or something. And you go, oh, damn. Oh, crap, right?
So you're saying he's going to be on the 49ers next year?
Maybe. No, but that's but yeah, you might be right. You might be right. That point there, as far as that part of it goes, you could be. But what he could do to maybe, ease the rumors and stuff, and then maybe just put out something on social media about how he loves Josh Allen, and there's something there. But either way, we're all kind of paying attention, and maybe you're right, Mike, that he has the frustrations that we have, that they need more. They need another, blue chip player or 2 or 3 on that football team to get them over the hump.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.